Hey guys, what's up? Shin0525 here, back with another drawing video. Today's drawing video, we're going to draw Uraraka from My Hero Academia. And this video was requested by Marcy Draws, so thank you so much for your request, Marcy. I'll give a shout out to Marcy too. She's a really good artist. She has an Instagram page. I forgot what it's called. I think it's just called Marcy Draws. But she has an Instagram page. Go check it out. She does a lot of anime, My Hero Academia stuff. So yeah, so we're gonna be drawing Uraraka. I was gonna say Marcy. We're gonna be drawing Uraraka today, and yeah, not much more else to say. So get your pencils ready, and let's jump in. Alright guys, so to start off drawing Uraraka, we are going to draw a big circle. This is gonna be her head, so we make it like a decent size. And then for this picture, she has like her hand kind of like extended in front of her. So we're going to draw like this big, you can draw like a big circle for it, but we're going to make it a little bit more in depth. So it's basically going to go, there's going to be like a straight line here, and then like, and again, this is all gesture, so don't draw like real dark. The fingers are going to like curve over this way, and there's going to be like a thumb here. And if you want to, you can kind of draw in like the circles for the fingers, and especially in like this position, it really like shows off the arc of the fingers. So all the fingers go in like an arc, going down, and then you draw like an arc line, and then you get like one line, two lines, and then like the line just going out like that. So it's pretty much good for the gesture for that hand, and then you'll have like another hand here, and I'll go into like an arm, and an arm will go into like a shoulder. There's like a neck here, there's like another shoulder here. But this is pretty much good for the gesture that we need, and we can kind of just jump into detail. And noticing from the gesture, the head's kind of low, so we're going to bring that up a little bit. Something like that. And if you want to, you can draw in the crosshairs, which would be something like this. But now that we got the gesture pretty much down, I'm going to zoom in here, and we're going to draw in, what I like to start off first is her head shape. So you basically start about here, and you just draw a straight line going down, like that. And then you're going to like round it off until you get to like this point in the with the crosshair, and then you're going to round it off again and go up. And the trick here is to keep it round, and then you're going to kind of curve up into like a straight line. So you don't want any hard edges, you want to keep it nice and round like that. And then we draw in her eyes, which are two big circles like that. And then her eyebrows are these just curved lines that, and this one kind of has like a little check mark in it, that go through the circle. And then for her eyes themselves, it's basically like this curve line that goes down to a point and then kind of curves in like this. And then we're going to give it a little bit of depth by kind of just drawing a line that just kind of hugs it outside like that. You can kind of shade it in as well. There's one eye, and then same thing on this side, just kind of like this curved line that kind of follows the circle a little bit, kind of gets to a point, curves in, it's going to curve out, and then over and in. Kind of like that. And just to finish it off, she has two eyelashes, which are just two spikes going out from this shape. So there's one, and then two. Right, we get the same thing here. One, and then two. And then for her eyes, we actually extend this line out a little bit more. And for her eyes, they're just these big kind of U oval shapes. So here's one. And then here's the second one, like that. And then you can draw a little curve or little half circle on the bottom here for a light reflection. And then just a smaller oval inside the eye. You could shade that in as well. For her pupil, same thing on this side. There you go. Now we're going to draw on her nose, which is just a little kind of, it's kind of like a little V almost, just right there. And then her mouth, basically we're going to start here and draw a curve line that dips down a little bit, just slightly, and then up. And you get kind of like this, it's basically like a rounded box, or a rounded rectangle almost. So it's kind of like the shape of a rectangle, but with really rounded corners. And then we're going to draw on her teeth, which is the top one's just a line going across. And then there's a line going across on the bottom, but the trick here is to not connect it to the side of the mouth here. And then just draw a little curve line here, and here at the end, and then draw a line going up, and another one curving up for the mouth, and you can kind of shade that in as well. There we go. So that's pretty much it for her face. Now we could zoom out a little bit and draw on her hair. And since she uses gravity powers, her hair is kind of like getting caught in that, and caught in like the zero gravity, so it's kind of going up. So we're going to keep that in mind when we draw the hair. So basically what I like to start off with is this first bang, which is just, starts about here, and just curves down, and you get one little spike. And then you get kind of like a bigger spike here, like that, and then another little one going off right here. And then she kind of has like, it's almost like a bang, but on like the side of her head. And it goes down, it's like much longer than like these bangs. This one kind of goes down and over, and again, you kind of want to keep it like going away from her head, just to show like the gravity's like rising or whatever. And then on this side, you just get a long spike right here. And then this kind of goes in, and this is where we really see like the hair kind of like flow up. And just a nice wavy line. Doesn't have to be exact, but just make it nice and wavy. And then kind of curve it in like this. And then like the top of her head, it's going to get a little cut off here since I drew it a little bit too close to the top. But it'd be about, here's about the top of her head. I'm going to draw a curved line. It curves down and over and kind of waves out. Be nice and thin. And then get more hair. And basically what you're going to do here, there's no like exact rhyme or reason. You're just going to kind of draw the hair kind of like floating out. Kind of like this. So you can just draw really long spikes. Kind of going all over the place. We're going to take a break from that, doing that right now. We're going to jump into the other side. And there's like a little indent right here. It's going to curve over and up. And then in. And then here we'll have a spike that kind of curves down and in like this. And kind of goes up. And a good thing to show like the hair's kind of like floating kind of unnaturally is to have it overlap itself. So we're going to go up, go down. Kind of have this hair kind of overlapping this one. We're going to have another little curve line here. Like that. And then one here. And again, there's no rhyme or reason. Or there's really no like specific way to do it. So like just kind of drawing out like kind of wavy spikes. They kind of like get smaller when they get to the like neck here. Something like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to draw on the neck next. So it's basically just a straight line that just kind of curves in right here. Right there, and you get kind of like another line about here. Like that. Alright, so now that we got her whole face done, we can draw on her hand. And again, this is kind of why like I was kind of going light for like the spikes over here. It's just the fingers are going to kind of cover it up. So basically for this hand, I like the gesture that we have here with the fingers. This one we're going to draw like big ovals at the top of this finger and probably this finger too. So just draw big ovals, and basically we're going to use that to kind of make the finger. So we're going to kind of follow the oval shape we have here. I'll try to darken it as much as possible so you can see it. And then we're going to kind of curve in here and here. And it's going to kind of curve out a little bit and then in. And again, the curves for the fingers are very slight, so don't go like too crazy with it. Just going to curve in here. And then this finger, we're basically going to follow the oval again. It's going to kind of curve in like this. This one's kind of go out. In, over, and just kind of down like that. And now we're going to get another curve line here. Kind of go in a little bit. And another one here. So you get kind of like this weird, like segmented. So you get 1 part, 2 part, and then 3 parts. Right there. And then this finger is kind of extended even more out. So just kind of like, just kind of get like the finger shape here. Like that. And then you get the pinky, which just kind of goes out. And it's the smallest finger. It just kind of goes in and over. Like that. And then you get little curve lines that just kind of connect the fingers together here. And once you got like the 4 fingers here, we can start kind of drawing in the thumb. And it basically kind of flattens out and just kind of goes out like this. But we still need to get like the oval for the thumb here, for like the palm. And basically what you do is just kind of like follow this. The thumb kind of juts out a little bit and in. And then over. And then we're going to kind of get a nice big kind of curve to it. It's going to go in, over, and then we're going to go into like the squishy part of your hand, like your palm. That's going to be right here, and then this one just kind of curves down and then kind of curves into that line here. Like that. And then you get kind of a little like detail lines. So you get one going across like this, and then another one that kind of hugs like the squishy part of your palm here, where your thumb is. And then you can get little curve lines here and here and here and like here, just to show like the fingers are kind of like a rounded shape. So that's pretty much it for that hand. That's probably the hardest part of the whole picture is this hand. Oh, and also there's little curve lines here, just to show like the rounded part of the finger. Alright, and now that we got that down, we can kind of draw on the other hand, which is infinitely easier. So it basically kind of goes off this hand, it just kind of goes up. It's actually a straight line going across, and then it goes down and over like this. So you get kind of like this weird curve line. And then this, we're going to see the palm, and it's basically just kind of like this big kind of V or U shape that goes in. Be another one here. And there's just a straight line going across like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to draw kind of like an oval that goes around it like this. And then just a straight line that goes in. And then we're going to get a curved line that curves over that and goes in like this. And then this line's going to go up, over, and in. And this line's going to start about here and go over and in like this. Then you get a curved line here, and then another big curved line here and here. This is going to be like a green stripe. Extend that out a little bit more. And now we're going to kind of draw in like her elbow, which it's basically, since she's wearing like a school coat over it, it's going to go up, over, kind of down and in like this. And then now we could draw in like the collar of her shirt, which is starts about here, and it's just a curve line that goes into like a V, like that. And then there's gonna be another curve line here connecting that one, and then another little curve line here, like that. And now since we have this down, we can kind of draw on the rest of her arm, which is basically just this big kind of curve line. Curves in like this, and then just kind of curves into the arm right there. And now we could draw in her, kind of like her arm, but it's very like foreshortened, so we don't see a lot of it. So it's just going to be basically this curve line that goes around the hand right here, like that. And then you get like another little bump right here for her shoulder, like that. And then we can kind of finish off by drawing in kind of like what little we see of her chest, and it's basically just a curve line curved in like this, and then a curve line about here. And then there's like the middle part of her like school uniform, which is just a line. It kind of curves up like this. And then you see a little bit of it, like the collar, so we can draw that. And the collar also has like two, like this shape right here, just two thin kind of parallel lines, and the thumb's kind of covering it up a lot, so we don't really see it all that much. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, actually, before we finish off, we can draw in the floating rocks, which is a really easy way to draw rocks. Is just kind of draw like this kind of jaggedy, squarey shape like that. And on the ends, you just kind of draw like straight lines kind of spiking down like this. Here, here. Lines like that. And you pretty much just do the same shape over here. I think I drew like 3, just to show her like gravity powers. She's picking up like all the rubble or whatever. Like that. And I guess we can draw one more. Draw one more right here. Kind of get a little bit of depth, have it like the finger overlapping it. Like that. And that's pretty much it. So anyway guys, that's how you draw Uraraka from My Hero Academia. Not a hard drawing. I definitely recommend looking at like a reference photo, because that's what I did. I just googled her and I saw this picture and I was like, ooh, that looks really cool. So I decided to draw it. So anyway, this is the sketch that we just did. I'm going to put it up here actually. And here is a more inked version. So this is if you were to take like an ink pen, erase all the guidelines, you get what you have on the bottom here. So anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And thank you again, Marcy Draws, for the request. I do take requests if you're wondering. All you need to do is leave what you want me to draw in the comment section below, and I'll take your name and what you requested, put it on my how to draw list, and then on Sunday when I make a drawing video, I just randomly pick one off the list. There's no rhyme or reason, just what I feel like drawing that day. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So guys, remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff, and I will see you in another video. Alright guys, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.